shop their shoes, try to step. Shocking, now heaven knows anything goes. Good on the doors, anything goes, anything goes, anything goes. Send in the clouds. Ooh, but where are the clouds? Send in the clouds. Don't bother, they're here. Sons of jazz, start the car, I know a movie spot where the gin is cold and the piano's hot. I need a hero, I'm holding up for it. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero, I'm holding up for a hero till the morning light. La la la,
distinguished guests, Honorable Minister of Tourism, John Amaratunga, Managing Director, Sri Lanka Tourism Promotion Bureau, Satish Balasubramaniam, Deputy Chairman of the John Keels Group, Krishan Balendra, President of Broadway Asia Company LLC, Mark Rouse.
We are pleased to mark the occasion of the partnership of Cinnamon Life with David Ian Productions Limited, Company On Stage Limited, and the Broadway Asia Company LLC to present to you in February 2018 Andrew Lloyd Webber and David Ian's really useful group production of The Sound of Music. This will be the first of a series of events that will make Colombo a hub for entertainment in the region. To achieve the national target of 5 million tourists in 2025, all stakeholders must collaborate to enhance and diversify the tourism offering of the destination. To achieve this, we need to inject the city with activities and interesting things to do. The introduction of International Theatre to Colombo is the first step in an ongoing endeavor to make Colombo a city that offers high-quality entertainment on a regular basis, creating more reasons to attract the emerging, wealthy Asian traveler. Tourism is envisioned to be the #1 foreign exchange income earner for Sri Lanka, with Colombo said to be a regional hub for entertainment. The Sound of Music serves to front our journey to bring world-class entertainment home. The criteria has been very rigorous, selecting from over 300 talented young children, a task well managed by the esteemed panel of judges, namely Umeshi Rajendra, Natasha Senanayaka, Anushka Senanayaka, Soundari David, and Shanuti Dialvis. I would like to make special mention of their contribution towards the judging process and the auditions, supported by the child director, Johnny Bowles.
I would say Sound of Music has not come only to Colombo but to Sri Lanka. Something everyone in Sri Lanka would appreciate. When I first saw it somewhere in the 1960s, I think I went to see that 2-3 times. It was so entertaining. The music was fantastic. So it has come once again. To that, I must congratulate the Cinnamon Life, the chairman, the managing director, and all the officials. It is indeed going to be something that is going to promote tourism, since Sri Lanka is now coming up, but not as good and not as much as it should have compared to some of the countries like Thailand, Malaysia, or other parts of Asia. So this play, the musical event, is not only give entertainment to all our Sri Lankans who are interested in witnessing and enjoying music, but also has paved the way for our younger generation to partake and participate and acquire the knowledge of performance. That is extremely important and is going to be extremely useful. The government of Sri Lanka will give its fullest cooperation and support to Cinnamon Life, along with the Minister of Tourism, in all its efforts to bring in events of this nature. I see a whole list here. It's not only Sound of Music, Cinderella, King and I, American in Paris, and so on and so forth. I only wish and pray that you will not stop with this, but continue to bring all of those other entertainment that you have mentioned. This is very important. That is why I said we will give you the fullest support and cooperation in order to make sure that it will be a very successful event. Those of who in the past have witnessed and seen the film Sound of Music will never miss this opportunity.
I'm thrilled to be here as we launch this historic partnership with Cinnamon Life and Broadway Asia to bring the best of Broadway and the West End to Sri Lanka and to South Asia. It's really exciting to me that we've presented shows, we've brought shows to over, as Dino said, 400 different cities around the world and to 40 countries. So this becomes our 41st country to bring Broadway. I fell in love with Broadway when I was a young boy. I loved the versatility of the performers and the way that they could act and sing and dance and tell stories. And Sound of Music is actually a perfect story. It tells the story of a family through hardship, through tragedy, and through triumph. And it has a really, really great score, beautiful, beautiful music. And the performers are terrific. This production from the West End, from David Ian and Andrew Lloyd Webber is a remarkable production. I was able to see the performers rehearsing a bit earlier this evening, and the company is really terrific. So we're very, very excited to be a part of this venture.
I am in charge of this international production of The Sound of Music. I work on behalf of the producers Andrew Lloyd Webber and David Ian. Firstly, please let me extend a huge thank you to our host, Cinnamon Life, who've enabled us to be here today, which is truly remarkable. I never thought I would see the day when we'd be able to have access to Sri Lanka in this way. I'd also like to thank Sri Lanka Tourism and Sri Lankan Airlines for their support. Today, we take the most enviable steps for Western theatre to be brought to this beautiful part of the world, which I hope will enhance an already rich cultural environment here in Colombo. This is a very exciting project for all of us involved, and thanks to the team at Cinnamon Life, I hope this will be the beginning of many more musicals heading this way and helping to open up another avenue for tourists to explore. Sri Lanka is a developing country, and the city of Colombo appears to be literally exploding with many new opportunities. Providing Western theatre will help put Colombo on the map in a way that Singapore and other Asian cities have successfully managed. This production of The Sound of Music has been touring internationally since 2014, and over the past 6 months it has played throughout Asia, in the Philippines, in China and Singapore. During this evening's events you will meet two of our wonderful cast who will perform an extract from the show so that you may have a taste of what you're about to see. Carmen Pretorius, who plays Maria Reiner, will perform the title song from the musical, and Yanel Fusaki, who plays the indomitable Mother Abbess, will perform Climb Every Mountain. Tomorrow, as has been mentioned already, we are holding another round of auditions, looking for local children to be a part of this experience too. It is our belief as the producers of this musical that including local children in this production provides a connection and makes for a more inclusive event for all of the inhabitants of each city that we tour to. We've seen across the world that this type of casting only enhances the experience and helps to promote theatre in a way that merely watching shows just can't achieve. For the children that we cast, wow, what a wonderful opportunity for them. It's a lifetime opportunity to not only appear in a large commercial musical, but also to work alongside a fully professional company, and it's simply an experience that they will never ever forget. For those of you who are not familiar with The Sound of Music, it was first produced in Broadway, where it won 5 Tony Awards. This version of the production comes to you from the London Palladium in the UK's West End of London. The Sound of Music is probably one of the most loved classic musicals of all time. Written by Rodgers and Hammerstein and first performed in 1959, the musical is based on the memoir of Maria von Trapp.
A star has come out to tell me it's time to go, but deep in the dark green shadows are voices that urge me to stay. So I pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound, for one more lovely thing that the hills might say. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from the church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to see through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go. Climb every mountain, search to